In this video, we're going to be looking at a fun little project idea for you. And the idea behind this project is a lot of times you'll see a design and you'll either like it or don't like it, but maybe there's just one piece of that design that you really like that you could do something with and something different, something new, something uh, that the original designer never thought of. Now, this little bow here was a design that was posted on the freebie forum for Bling Craftology and the Stone Ranger made this little bow, and I thought, hey, what wouldn't it be fun to add that little bow to a little ornament to make this design? And then I thought, hey, you know what? I've got another idea that I think will be a fun project too, and that's what this video is going to be all about, and it's going to be super simple. So if you don't have CorelDRAW and you're in this t-shirt business making rhinestone designs and t-shirt designs, you should have CorelDRAW because it has some amazing, easy to use tools. And I really think it is the best software out there for doing this type of work. But what we're going to do here, let's go ahead and delete this and let me show you what we're going to do here. First of all, we're going to use our 3-point curve tool, which is super simple to do, and we're going to make a shape. So from center to center to center, and then we're going to come from this end, from center to center, eyeball it, from center to center to center, and then from this corner, from center to center, and we're going to eyeball it. So you see we have this kind of shape going on here, right? I'm just going to pull this shape over. So I just drag with my left mouse, right click to make a duplicate. Then we're going to use the contour tool here in CorelDRAW to contour this in some. Right click on that contour, break it apart, and this will give us two separate pieces. Okay, so the original piece we really don't need, but we're going to leave it there just to show you here what we're going to do with that. All right, so now what we're going to do is I have a bunch of text. When I was creating this original design, I have a bunch of text up here. And this is my go-to font. I love this font. And it's called Ublix Pro. You can download it from dafont.com. So dafont.com. You can download this font. It's a great font, especially for doing vinyl cutting. It's nice and thick. It's going to cut easy for you. But what we're going to do is we're going to make a little design for a little onesie. So what we're going to do here is what if we change this to my first, and then we'll change this to Christmas. Okay, how fun is that? And then we'll just make this a little bit closer. Then we'll center these two. So we select them both, hit the C key on our keyboard. There it is. And now you can see why it's like my favorite uh, font, because it's really cute font, especially for this particular project. So what we're going to do is select that, and we're going to convert it to curves right here, the convert to curves button, and then we're going to combine it, which is right here, combine it. So now we've converted that to curves, and we've combined it, and now what we're going to do is we're going to apply an envelope to it. Now watch how simple this is. So we select the shape that we want to apply the envelope to. We select our envelope tool, and up here there's some new options. There's a little eyedropper. Create envelope from, right there, and you see this blue line? To apply the envelope, just double click. Ta-da! Now how cool is that? All right, so now if we take this and we take the original shape and we hit C and E, see how that falls basically right into position? We can actually fine-tune the position. Oops, let me back up a couple steps here. Let's take this and push it to the bottom, shift page down. Then we can select our text here. Actually, it looks like we are outside. Shift page down we have to do as well. Then we can select our text, and we can just nudge it down. So what we want to do is get our text in line with our frame here, and then we're going to select the whole thing, and we're going to go from this node to that node, and then we get it positioned perfectly within our ornament. Okay, so there you have it. So now once it's positioned, if we want to make a small adjustment, we can make it just a little bit bigger. See how it fits in there? Just real nice. And then maybe what I'll do, I don't know. Let me think about this for a moment. Um, let's see here. Let's take one of these and see if we can't create like a little pretty snowflake right on the fly here. So I'm going to just focus on half of it. And then once I'm happy with this half, then we'll flip it over and we'll do the other half. So I'm just going to see once if I can quick make an interesting looking little snowflake design. Do something like that. All right, let's just try that. See what that looks like. So we have part of it here. So, oops, select our whole snowflake. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this and our center stone and we're going to flip it over and then bring it back here. And then once we have that, then we'll go ahead and take the whole lot, flip it again, take this center stone and drop it down there. Don't get discouraged because we can clean this up. So we'll just select these two and delete overlaps. And let's see, we'll delete overlaps. And we'll delete a couple stones here in the middle. All right, so now we have that half the design done. So you know, sometimes you just have to play around with it a little bit to get exactly what we're looking for. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to make an executive decision here. We'll get those, and then we will select those and the center stone and flip that. And then we will try it again, flipping it all over. And then I'm just gonna, so you just keep going till you get the look of your snowflake the way you want. And I think I'm gonna be happy with that. And this, flip it over, line those stones up. It's kind of a weird looking snowflake, but you know, I'm just kind of designing on the fly here. So we'll go ahead and select that. We'll check for any overlapping stones we have. All right, and then we'll select that again. And we'll just, I don't know, we'll position it wherever we want to. Let's just go with it right there. And then we want to flip it and have the exact same thing on the other side. So we'll just grab it. We grabbed a center stone for an anchor up there. So I always use these anchor stones to get everything lined up symmetrically. But how cute would that be? So let's go ahead and maybe we'll take off a few stones across the top there. But let's go ahead and add a weed box. Let's go ahead and change our text here. And we'll do a nice, actually let's use red. I think that'll be cute. And there you go. So wouldn't that be just a fun, cute little design? And then we could put a couple smaller snowflakes in there if we wanted to. But wouldn't that be fun on a onesie? And you could use rhinestones. But of course, usually for babies, we don't use rhinestones. But, you know, they have all kinds of holographic film, different colors and things that we could cut this out for putting that on a baby design. So at any rate, just a fun little idea to show you just how, if you have some basic CorelDRAW skills, some different types of designs that you can create quite easily using the tools here in CorelDRAW. And of course, if you have Easy Stone, that'll simplify the process a little bit as well. Thanks for watching.